We're going to continue digging up the sweet potatoes today. And I'm going to start off with, remember when I was digging them the first batch, pulling the vines and digging them and pulling the vines and digging them. This time I'm going to go through and pull all the vines, get them out of my way. We'll be able to find where they're at. And then once I start digging, I can start digging. So I'm going to turn the camera around here. We can see I'm going to take right down over here, pull all this grass and weeds and vines up. Most of the sweet potato vines you can see right down over here have pretty much died off from the freezings we've had. So I'm going to start pulling those up and we'll see where those go. Now to get the spade fork out and start digging them. And I'm not going to be quite so careful with them because some of the tops have froze. So when we get them out, we're going to have to cut that frozen part off because it'll end up rotting the whole sweet potato. So should have got these out earlier, but you know, other things come up and didn't have time. So let me get the shovel and I will try to get the shovel. I'll start digging them.
That one just split when you set it in there.
Yeah.
That's weird. Cold or not. Oh, that's pretty yucky.
Yeah, with all the ground froze.
Ooh. Now you go get the four-wheeler? Maybe we can get it lifted up today.
Well, that's what we ended up with. Kind of filled. That's what we ended up with. That's filled that cooler up. That's what a
Take the small one.
54 quart cooler, and it's full. And then we didn't take a lot of the little stuff that was just really small, like these. Right.
These over here.
Right here, the little vine ones, and then ones like those. By the time you peel them, there's not going to be much left, and they're going to be hard. So we got that row dug up. We got just about 100 pounds out of the first one.
At least probably that here too.
And we probably got close to 100 pounds here. I don't think I'm going to try and lift it. I might drag it, but clear back in here, there was a little short row. I don't know what's there. That's what we're digging. Second row's dug. Stay tuned. We'll let you know. When I put the video together, I'll weight it so I'll know kind of what the weight of it is, and I'll put that on the little text on there how many pounds we got out of it this time. But that's part 2 of digging sweet potatoes for 2023. Well, as you can see, we got the mower out. I set it to 4.5 inches, and I mowed over everything because we're having a little trouble finding where they're at because there's so much grass. So we mowed all down. The vines aren't in the way as bad as they was before, so we did that. But we have these. We're going to see if we can find where the other row was because it kind of got buried a little bit. I don't think it wasn't a real long one because I put right in here, if I remember right, it was either watermelon, cantaloupe, or something like that. I think cantaloupe in there. And then, so there's a little strip down there, so there's probably not too much more. I'm going to try and find those, dig those up, and then we'll be kind of done. So I'm going to move down here with the camera. So take it so far away. Our focus is going to be right down here. There we go. Yeah, because here's a mound here that I think was for a cantaloupe. So in that same line should be the other sweet potatoes. And I did find some right down over here, a vine. So I know where they're at, but there's just so much grass. I don't think they did quite as well because they're a little bit later planted. These other rows were planted a little bit earlier. You know, I was thinking there was 3 complete rows, but I went back and looked on the video when I planted them, and there's only 2 full rows. And so we got those dug up. So we're not going to have quite as many as we did before, but they're going to still be good. And if you look back behind me here, we dug them, we mowed them all up. So that's down. That's going to be pretty good. I still got compost, wood chips that I could just put over the top of them. But that's another day. But we got all the potatoes dug. So we'll get these in the house and weigh these and let us know what we had up with total weight. I'm figuring we probably end up about 200 pounds this year as opposed to 280 last year. But hey, it's still cheaper and better than store-bought ones. And they're way bigger than store-bought ones too. Because I can take one of these and I can make 3 or 4 meals out of one of these. Or a store-bought one, it's like, yeah, 1 potato and that's the meal. So sweet potatoes are dug for the year, and stay tuned. We'll let you know how much they weighed, as well as check out the loofahs. We picked all those green. They'd froze, so we had a little trouble with some of them. but we're going to go ahead and process through those, and stay tuned for that one, and we'll keep you updated on how those are going.